Hello everyone, welcome to the day 2 of learning NXCAD. So in this session we'll understand about the sketch creation. So for sketch creation we can click onto the new tab here to create a new file. So here click onto the new tab. Here you can see already the model tab is already selected right here. So here you can see the model. So model means this is we can create a sketch and part design into the model. If we want to create a assembly, we can select specific assembly. Okay, then shape studio, sheet metal, right? Different workbenches are here. So you can select the model. We are starting from the scratch. Okay, and here also you can see some options like drawing, TMU, advanced toolbars, right? So that also you can explore. Okay, so first we click onto the model, and in the first we'll already selected the model, and then here we are creating the modeling. Then here we can change the part name if we want, and this is the path where our model is going to save. Okay, so we can change the path also. You can click and you can select your desired path. Now after this selection you can click OK. So once we click OK, here we can see there are means you need to click onto the home tab here. Assemblies, curves, surface analysis, right? Different workbenches are there. So we'll click onto the home tab, and so to create a sketch here you can say we have two options. Sketch, create a sketch in the current application. Use the direct sketch tool to add curves, dimension and constraint. Means here when I'm selecting the sketch, direct sketch option, here I can still use the other applications also, or other commands also. We can add curves like into the 3D form, right? And here this is sketch in task environment. So we can create a sketch and enter the sketch task. Means specifically we are working with the sketch workbench only. Okay, no other commands we can access right here. So this is the difference between two tabs, sketch and sketch in task environment. Any tab you can use. Here you can see the coordinate system, and in the coordinate system we can see the axis x, y and z. Okay, and on that basis of these three axes we are deciding our planes also. So this is our xy plane, then this is our xz plane, and this is our yz plane. Okay, so according to the requirement we can select the planes, like where is our front view, top view and side view. According to that you can select. So basically xy plane we are considering as a top view, then xz we can consider as a front view, and our yz we can consider as a side view. Okay, like this. So as per the requirement of the part, okay, we can select the plane. If I want to create a top view, or we can if I want to start from the top view, front view, according to that. Now we'll go to the again onto the sketch tab or sketch in task environment. So if I select the or if I click onto the sketch in task environment, okay, so here I entered into the sketch task environment. You can see all the commands related to the sketching you can see. Okay, and if I cancel this and if I click onto the sketch now you can see if still I am into the same all tabs or same all commands, common features are there, right? Not a specific sketching uh, toolbar or specific sketching environment is here, right? So both the options you can select. Now we'll click onto the sketching task environment. Okay, and here on plane option will select, and then we'll specify the plane where we want to create a sketch. For example, I'm specifying the plane xz. Select it, and then if I click OK, you can see we shifted now into the specific sketch environment. And here it is asking you or asking us to create the sketch, and here different options we have to create a sketch, like profile, rectangle, line, arc, circle, point, right? So now by default profile is selected. Then if you want to create a rectangle, you can click onto the rectangle, you can click onto the line, you can click onto the arc, So these different options you can select as per the requirement. Okay, so now first profile is selected. Okay, then here in the profile object type, single line you required or arc you required, right? Two options it is showing us here. If I select the line mode, so only one option input mode it is showing, because line is a single command. In the profile there is a combination of line plus arc. Okay, and here input mode dimension, either xy coordinate you can use or parameters mode you can use. Okay, and here you can see the continuous auto dimension mode is off. So if you don't want the auto dimensions, you can just click and off it. Okay, and then we can create the profile. So first I am selecting here line. From this to you can select like this. So it is, now you can see here the mode is selected. Parameter mode means it is showing us the length and angle. So if I click onto the coordinate mode, it is showing is the coordinate. Okay, so you can select here parameter, because we are working in parametric workbench. Okay, then you can specify the length and angle. Then it is still continuous because profile mode is there, right? So again, if you want line, you can select the line. Again, you want line, you can select the line, and you can complete the profile like this. And if you want to escape the command, you can just press escape. After that, another command if you want to use, or another uh, any option you want to use, like line for example, so you can select it. You can select again and you can create a line here. So here also coordinate or parameter. Okay, and then if I want to apply the dimension for these lines, you can use here rapid dimension option. And then I can select the object, for example this object. So I can easily apply the dimension here. If you want to edit, you can edit the dimensions, this line, and so I want to apply the dimensions, I can apply the dimensions easily in this mode or in this mode. Any mode you can select and you can place the dimensions. If you want to edit it, you can just change the dimensions.